And we are back for our segment for random bag. So the random bag is normally done by the director, aka the producer, aka the lighter, aka the decor. So we are both not aware of what's inside, but we always find out together, and it's my favorite part. Pick. Then you bring, I read, because her English is not very good. Okay, if you could ask God one question and get a clear answer, what would you ask? 1 million, perhaps.
This,
1 million kidogo. Okay.
if I could ask God for one question,
And get a clear answer.
that question is tough.
It's not actually. Have you ever been in a position of God? Why? God, why?
Yeah,
I'm sure
I would
there
just.
are many.
I-
So which one?
Yeah.
Which one would you actually want God to answer?
Why now? Just like that. Why now? So God needs to answer me. Why now?
Why now? Why something is happening at that particular moment?
Yeah. Why now?
There's a Bible verse I read that was talking about if the bad things that have happened to you did not happen, then you will not be strong for the next phase of your life that you're
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah.
So I feel like that answers most of
Yeah, it's-
the question we have for the activities.
It's like you have to go through those seasons
Yeah.
to get into a better season or a new chapter.
And it doesn't always feel like it
And
when you're going through
seasons
it.
and the season can take a whole of your life
If you don't learn.
if you don't learn. But if you learn, the faster you learn, the faster you get into the next season.
Yeah, because I always feel
Yeah.
like life is some big puzzle. You solve
Yeah.
one, you move to
You
the
move
next
to the
phase.
next phase,
Yeah, but
yeah.
if you don't solve one, you get stuck.
And also God cannot give you what you can't handle. God knows each and every one of us strengths. He knows our strengths. So I think he knows why he's making you go through whatever you're going through at that point, as much as at that point you may not understand. But yeah, he is the Father, he is our creator, and he knows the best path of our life. Like just what he said, he will direct us to the best path of our life. So yeah, he knows.
Me, I feel my question to God, if I had, najua it's sijauliza, but it would be how? Because deep in my head, I feel like God always shows us the goal. And the goal we always have is when our minds are still clear, especially when we are kids. You know what you want to do in your future. So God has shown you the goal, but it never shows you how you're going to get there.
Yeah.
So that is why we keep on having so many whys, and we keep on failing. So I feel like if I could ask a question, I would ask how. How do I navigate through all this? Like the
To
way
reach the goal.
Nani aliuliza. So King Solomon asked for the wisdom, just the wisdom to know how to navigate. Because that
Yeah.
is what most of us are missing.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Okay. Do you feel more connected with social media or more lonely when you're on social media? That is.
At some point, it depends. There are points that I feel so lonely because nothing resonates with what I'm going through. And there are points that everything resonates to what I'm going through. Like you just scroll like this and you just, I'm going through the same. Someone else is helping me go through the same. So yeah, it depends with the timing.
I have something to say about that. Gosh, like, do you know currently social media is so crazy? Like everything we are doing is monetized.
Yeah.
For example, utagoogle tu, utasikia unasema tu ati leo natamani KFC, kesho unaona kama kuna advertisement ya KFC hapo.
Yeah.
And you're like, how did they even hear that?
They're using our brains.
And when we are opening our phones, when you're opening our phones, unapeana permission pale for microphone, unapeana permission pale for like everything notification nini, you just give permission. So literally they go through hata conversation yenye tuna chat na wewe. I can tell you, Lencer, kesho tuende tupitie KFC. Tutapata tu adverts za chicken in nini,
yeah.
Zinapita pia tu pale. Like everything is so I don't know, how do we say it? kila kitu imepangwa ikapangika. Unadhani unapanga dunia imetupanga currently.
Kwanza social media tumepangwa sana na social
everything
media.
Nothing is what it seems. Someone was talking about yesterday that you think you're watching your TV or you think you're taking a selfie on your phone. Your TV is watching you. You're not watching the TV. Like, and to some extent mimi nikiboekanga na nasema huyo si ID mwenye nani watch si unisaidia 1 million because I feel like there's someone always watching on the other side of the camera. Yeah, and it's true, except nowadays they're trying to make it more visible with AI na hizo Google Ask, things of the sort. So let's be careful. Next question. In your opinion, what's harder, building trust in a relationship or maintaining it? Okay.
In my opinion, is building trust.
Explain.
Because if I talk about maintaining trust, is I already trust you, and now I have to continue maintaining, or you have to continue making me to maintain the trust that I have in you. But now for me to trust you, you have to do things that will not make me second gaze. You see? So I feel like building trust, because building trust takes time. If you're in a new relationship, let's say right now you're starting your new relationship, it's gonna take time for you to trust this guy. Because, for example, if you didn't heal from your previous relationship, then each and everything that this guy is going to be doing, it's like you're going to be comparing to the previous.
Yeah.
So you're not going to trust this guy because you feel like, why is he doing the things that this other person was doing? Or why is nothing is different? So this guy is, what you don't know is this guy is different from the other person. It's just that you don't trust this person. True. Because your trust was already broken. But you need to reach a point whereby you can trust. When you reach the point, the point where you have trust, then it's easier to maintain that trust. But when you have trust issues, then you will always have issues with anyone. Even the genuine souls, you'll have issues trusting them. So I feel like for me, is building that trust.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
And that is why it's so important to just lay bare at the beginning of everything. Unaona, like usidanganye. The moment you lie, it's very difficult for you to unbreak trust.
Yeah.
Okay. Is marriage still as important today as it was in our parents' generation?
Yeah, for me, I can say marriage is important. Marriage is beautiful. But this generation has made marriage to be like a wicked thing. The generation has made people be like, there's no achievement in marriage. They have made people fear marriage. They have made people be okay being alone. But marriage is a beautiful thing. Even the Bible says two. It's difficult to break two, but you can break one person. So in each and every the life that you are living in now, being two is better than being one. Because when you're two, if you're two and you can build each other easier.
It's very important, especially if you're building together.
Building together, you can build together easier than when you're one person. Yeah. So I feel like marriage is beautiful. And even me, I would want to be married one day. But it's just that you have to be cautious. Look at the red flags. Sai siku hizi nasikia TikTok watu wanasema ati msichana, like there was a video yesterday, I was just watching the video, and this lady, alikuwa amebeba mtoto. So this lady was running. This guy probably was working Maju and he landed back. So the lady is so excited to see the guy. So the guy has the bags. The lady is running na mtoto mdogo. Anakimbia. The guy is not even doing anything. Like, guy ana feel, I have these bags. So I'm not going to leave my bag to run. So I'm just going to walk and just we meet in the middle. But the lady ako anakimbia. So people are saying the lady loves color red. Red is her favorite color.
I agree. I honestly agree, because surely.
So you need to see the red color. Ukiona that red color, run like that lady. Like you said, the lady was running to the wrong direction. Angekuwa na run to the different direction.
Run away from. She's running towards.
Yeah, the lady was running towards the red color. So if you see the red color, una run from the word go. And like we said, ukisha lay your issues on the table, you know, unaenda we are you know the journey that you're working with this guy, then mnajua ni wapi mnapelekana.
You are grounded. It's important to have a good
unajua ni watu wenye mnapelekana. So if ni marriage, tuna date towards marriage, let's just know we are working towards marriage. And let it be marriage. Let it not be these other things that people say it's marriage.
Suddenly anakuambia acha tujenge kwanza.
No, tujenge kwanza ama tununue gari kwanza ama tufanye whatever it is. But wewe life yako ameka on hold, but tujenge. Wewe unafikiria by the time hiyo nyumba inaisha, wewe ndio bado utakuwa kwa hiyo nyumba?
Kwanza
like, are you going to be the wife? Oh, is your name on that title deed? Like it's yeah, so me I can say marriage is a beautiful thing. What na pia msisikize social media. These people who say, oh, I don't like those people deep down wanatamani sana kuolewa. Marriage is beautiful. People should get married. Yes.
Social media currently, the truth of the matter that they're saying, the narrative that is being pushed is the happiest people are single women and women whose men are dead.
But deep down, you know, it's not the truth.
There's a large extent of why it could be the truth.
Yeah, it could
of
be.
What we are talking about. If your goals are not aligning.
Yeah, better be single.
Yeah, better be single. And if this man has shown you that he doesn't love you,
better be single. If this guy is beating, okay.
If this man is building alone, like is transforming and you are still constant.
There's something I've remembered. So when you are married to a guy who has money, okay, not married, but you're dating someone that has money. Of course, ladies, we love money.
Of course.
Of course, we love money. So you're dating this guy that has money. You have given birth, umempatia watoto, beautiful kids. But this guy hits you, anakuchapa.
No, clarify. Anakuslap na pesa ama anakuslap na mkono?
No, this guy is violent. But at the end of the day, he gives you money. He gives you money, tena pesa. Watoto wanaenda shule mzuri. Mzuri, every woman's dream. Watoto wanaenda shule mzuri. The guy gives you money, you don't lack anything in the house. Fridge yako left, right and center. Like zile vitu zenye unaona social media zenye unataka kukula uko nazo kwa nyumba yako. Lakini the only problem is this guy hits you. Is violent. Wewe kama uko kwa hiyo situation, kama ni wewe, the viewers, what can you do? You're not lacking anything. It's just the violent and any other hizo vitu zingine zi wanaume wanafanyanga. As a wife, is your wants aligning with whatever you're receiving in that house? Ama wewe pia ni mtu mwenye unaweza tamani step aside because okay, akona pesa, akona kila kitu, lakini mimi nimechoka kupigwa.
Ni kama ile scenario ya Patelo na D. Initially they were saying Patelo was beating. Have you heard? You know them?
I don't know. Maybe I've heard.
You don't know Patelo na D? Okay, they okay, they did some crazy wedding that was going viral. That's where I saw them. So allegedly expensive wedding, and then the ring came in. The ring was alikuwa nasema, it was expensive, asijui milioni ngapi, sijui ilikuwa 500 million something, I'm not very certain. So walikuwa nasema like the man is beating the woman because the woman was having heavy makeup all over in her videos, and then walikuwa nasema, and then she was using filters most of the time. So wanasema she was having like hapa kwa bags, you could see like it was the bruises were being covered by the makeup. And then there's a video that is trending recently ya mwanamke sijui nikana slap the patelo guy. So the relationship seemed to be like pesa iko, but it's what
so
you're saying
if it's in that situation, as a lady, would you rather be single or be married because there's money and there's everything that you want, or just sort out that relationship? I mean, where could you
mimi nae
be?
Mimi, if you were to ask my opinion, I would stay, and then I would strategize. Umenislap mara kwanza, I was not planning it. I was not well planning. You slap me the second time, I will make sure that the next time when I slap, I at least have some video or something that is recording. The next time when I slap, I'll be at the court getting your money because uko na pesa, si ndio? And you have slapped me and I have the evidence. One thing we always say, by the women should be collecting as much evidence as you can. From the moment you step into a marriage, umenunua fridge, eka hiyo receipt. You will need it. The moment you're paying school fees for your kids and the man is not paying and you know you will one day want to sue, eka hiyo receipt.
Okay.
It is very important to keep your receipts.
Yeah, it will help you. It will come in handy.
That's why we have phones.
Yeah.
This man slapped you and was being mentally or vocally vulgar towards you. Now you have the text messages. Don't delete them. Keep the receipts. You will need them in court one day.
Yeah.
To take all that money.
That's an advice. An advice.
Yeah, keep that money. Like
Yeah.
it's the money. It's keeping you there. Then you deserve it.
Yeah, if the money is
For being
keeping
the
you
donkey.
there, you deserve that.
You're now the donkey. Now you need to pay up. He needs to pay up for you being his donkey. Have you ever voted before?
Yeah.
Are you going to vote?
Yeah.
And if so, do you feel like your vote counts?
Yeah, it counts. Big
Really?
time. Yeah, it does.
Okay. Tell me, why do you think your vote counts? Did your person win the last time you voted?
It's not about my person.
I'm asking you from the beginning, like MCA wako, women
It's not about my person. It's my right as a citizen
It is,
of Kenya to
but
vote.
do you feel like it counts?
Whether my person wins or not, it's my right. That's a right. Each and everyone must vote.
Yeah, it is our right. But do you feel like when you wake up at 4 a.m., it is going to be worth it by the end of the day?
When I'm waking up at 4 a.m., I'm waking up for me. I'm not waking up for the person I voted for.
But why would you do something if it's not making sense?
Why would I not wake up at 4 if I'm going to build for my future?
Exactly. Do you feel like, so that means you feel like your vote makes sense in Kenya that you have right now?
It makes sense because it's my right.
Okay, it is your right, but when you're going to vote, do you feel like hii vote yangu itahesabiwa?
Exactly, and that's why it's making sense. Without that vote, probably that person could not win, or probably that person will not reach that point that person reached.
So you actually think that the votes that have been counted so far, the votes that have been being counted, and the ones that have been eventually giving us leaders, like, do you feel like the leaders we have that are sitting in, from the presidents to the chiefs, are actually the people that we voted in?
Yeah.
Abo pami.
You know, I'm not trying to talk. Okay, I'm just trying to be reasonable and be factual here.
Please.
We are not trying to. We are not here for politics.
Right now we are.
We are not here for politics. I don't know whether who deserved to win or who didn't deserve to win. I don't even care about that. At the end of the day,
why wouldn't you care about that?
All I'm caring is what are they doing for us. That's it.
No, but
whether if this person was to win and is not doing what we wanted as Kenyans, that is what I'm caring for.
So you don't care if the vote was right or not. You only care about the results of their actions. I
did my duty as a citizen of Kenya. I have left that.
So it's up to them.
It's up to them.
So do you
mimi kama Mkenya nilienda nikavote. Mimi wakati nilikuwa naenda kuvote, I knew this person was going to be my leader at that point. Whatever happened, I don't care because mimi nilifanya. Whatever it is, kama kulikuwa na sijui story mingi ilifanyika huko behind the scene, me as a leader is I voted. You see?
Okay, so do you think it's right for people to steal votes?
I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to answer that.
I feel like she's affiliated politically to someone.
I'm not going to answer anything. Mimi si wa mtu.
I have to research.
Here.
She is politically.
No. Mimi kitu nasema wa Kenya. Even the next election, kila mtu tokeni, msiseme sita vote junani ana nini. It's your right as a citizen of Kenya to vote. Whether you hate that person, whether you love that person, go tumbukiza hiyo kitu, vote. Vote. You're going to change something. You're changing Kenya.
Sure you're going to change.
You are going to change it.
But did you hear that
by you
in some
voting,
polling
you're changing.
Stations? Did you hear that in some polling stations 4,000 people voted, but over 50,000 votes were counted?
Sasa hizo ndio zinakuanga corruption, which that one we don't talk about. We don't know if it's true there is corruption or kuna watu tu wengine wametumwa.
You don't know.
Okay. Iko kila mahali, lakini we are not going to talk about that. It's not in our power even to say kuna corruption.
No, it is your right.
It's
as
my
a voter,
right.
It is your right.
Yeah, it's my right as a voter. But right now, what I'm really trying to look at is, okay, we voted this guy. Kusema tu kweli, as much as people have issues to say about blah 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 blah. You see, people have opinions, and it's,
you know, we are talking from the chief up to the top leader.
Yeah, for example, I voted my chief. Let me give you an example with my chief. I voted my chief. At that point, I wanted
and
that chief and my MCA and my women rep and my MP. I voted that. At that point, this is the person that I wanted for him to be. Because one, I saw his strengths at that point. One, I saw what he could do for us at that point. That's why I voted for him. You see, that vote changed something when I was voting, right? And when we only have like a term is 5 years, right? In these 5 years, if we are going to a benchmark, tutasema okay, we voted for this guy. Sawa, watu wengine wako wanampenda, watu wengine walimpenda. But within these 5 years, what has this guy done for us? Is it the fact that ile barabara bado ilikuwa mbaya pale kwetu bado iko hivyo mbaya, ama there's something he has done? Kama kuna shule watu walikuwa alileta maji, that's how you benchmark. From there uta decide as a citizen kama unataka kumleta the second term.
But that's what we're talking about. Utamleta tena, utamwekea vote.
Now bado term haijaisha. I'm gonna vote him out,
but you will see him still there.
I'm gonna vote. That's why I'm saying, for me to vote that person out, I'll have to vote next time.
But you will vote him out, but he will still be there. Like your vote. Okay, that is your personal opinion.
Yeah.
As per me, what I feel now.
If I don't like my MP, and the first time I liked him, the next time I'm gonna vote him out.
Kama jaenda. That is what we're trying to see. Like, do you think like easy votes zako zinacountiwa?
And that's why I'm saying people should come out in a number to vote so that tuwatoe nje. Kama unaona, wacha nikwambie, sorry. If you're not, you see, like if you're not going to come out because
I'm going to come out.
It's an example I'm just giving. Like you say, oh, I voted for this guy the last time, so I fear going to vote because this guy will not win, or this guy is going to bado maintain your position, so you fear voting.
Yeah.
If I say that, what if you go, what if that one vote ukienda tu kuvote ndio itafanya mtu atoke? Hiyo tu wewe kukaa kwa nyumba kusema I'm not going to vote because si bada atakuwa kwa hiyo kiti.
But the truth of the matter is, like, 90% of the
what if we just come out and we say we are changing Kenya, we are going to vote irregardless? Then just tell people to vote.
Do you feel like you have the voice?
No, people,
like
sasa unaona Gen Z vile walienda, Gen Z vile wanafanya. No, Gen Z wanafaa wakuja wakisema tokeni tuendeni to vote. If you don't want this person, tokeni mwende mvote. If you want this person, tokeni mwende mvote. Voting is going to change what we don't like.
Me, I can only pray it works, but unajua, by the way, of late it hasn't
been
counted. Wewe
bujiulize ile time tulikuwa tukivote, watu wangapi walivote? Utasikia kwa social media wengine wanakuambia mimi sikuvote.
So, okay, as per me, what I'm saying is that from the last election, the few elections that I've experienced, I've been voting ever since I came out of high school. One reason why I'm voting is that first, it wasn't my choice, because hiyo time watu anaamka 3 nilikuwa nimeishi Nyalenda at the beginning. Nyalenda kila mtu anaamka and they will wake you up. All the noises, freebie, nini, you will wake up whether you like it or not. Another thing, my mother has been working with the government from the beginning. She will wake up. She's been voting. So where I registered to vote, to be a voter, is where she was also voting. Unaona? So literally she dragged me after high school to when to register as a voter. So I did my due diligence. And then another thing, mamangu anaenda kuvote. So itabidi tumeenda naye, unaona. So me, another thing I've also voted, like, I think just when I entered into like late 25s is when I started looking at myself like, okay, I was voting because people were going and it was fun.
But you didn't understand why.
I didn't understand because I didn't know how this actually affects me. Saizi, I can sit in a position and know that, hey, this actually affects even my phone tariffs. Unaona?
Do you know, imagine sitting down in your house, not going to vote, and then you wanted someone to win, and then huo mtu akose kuwin two votes or one vote, and you did not go.
But it's because most of us do not feel like our votes actually count.
If you want to change the Kenya that we want to change, then we should go and vote regardless. Hata kama huyo mtu anakubo, huyo mtu anakukasirisha, just go out and vote.
It's not a matter of them being there, like residing over us. It's a matter of us being in a position where we voted. We saw our votes in bags,
and whoever is not voting is not a citizen of Kenya.
We saw our votes being picked by the roadsides, Lencer. We saw our votes in other schools not being counted after the results were announced. It is not like it doesn't hurt us.
But we vote. That's the narrative that they want to scare you with.
But we have
that Adam you vote, even if you vote, that person that you want is going
because
to.
We have.
That is what. Then what are we doing then? Basi kusikwe basi na election.
We have voted and it has not counted in the past.
Online.
How do we know it's going to be different?
Right? Let the election like be online.
If it was online, I feel like it would be better. Because unasikia saa zingine, people have like everyone. And then tuwachange by the narrative ya kujipull together to say, mi naenda kuvotea nani, wewe pia unaenda kuvotea nani. Let it be a personal decision.
Voting is your private.
Online has been very difficult to hack so far. Like hata zile zenye, if it is something, okay,
because
I feel like
the issue here is waking up in the morning kwenda kukiu kwa hiyo line, and then at the end of the day your person is not winning.
Yeah.
Then let's do it nini.
I feel like we are honest enough.
Of course Kenya hakuna honesty.
I feel like so far no one has the online voting has not been done in Kenya. So I feel like if it's for it to be done, it means that someone else has to be trained on how to hack that system.
But
so
of
I feel
course
like
online pia kuna hackers.
Ikiendelea for long,
taking the ballot boxes and the results, the form 34.
We are not. Let me tell you something. Unaona, I feel like what is affecting our voting system currently is transparency. I feel like if we tukifika point yenye tuna vote, tunalinda votes zetu, we are at that polling station until our votes are counted.
Yeah,
everyone is there mpaka jioni.
Yeah.
Mpaka
you know
jioni,
what happens, kitu inafanya pia votes zinakuwa manipulated. Vote yenye until the next day people are still in line. Unapata umefika saa 6 ya usiku bado unapata sijui line gani kwa huko. They can manipulate your votes. But unaona kama inaweza fanyika within a day.
Can we have like as many polling stations in this coming
polling
period?
Stations,
we have so many polling stations that we do not have to have like over 50,000 people on the same polling station to give us the disadvantage ndio watu wasingoje.
Unapata sijui result ya sijui wapi bado ijaanza kucountiwa. That is where manipulation comes.
Let us work to this. Tukue na enough polling station yenye tunaweza countiwa votes zetu by saa 10 ama saa 1 tuko hapo bado tunangoja. Tukishahesabiwa votes zetu, kila mtu mwenye natoka hiyo position ama hiyo polling station anajua this is the number of votes yenye tulitoka nayo. It will
exactly because right now we are digitalized.
Yes, we will go live with it from those polling stations so that by the end of the day mukitudanganya ati this is not what was advertised. Then now we can have the right ya kutoka kwa street.
Exactly,
but I feel like
but
that
you guys just go and vote. In narrative yenye ati you don't want to vote juu mulishindwa no, if you want to change your Kenya, tokeni in numbers. huyo mwenye analala muamshieni, mumbebe, hata aende tu aweke tu vote yake arudi kwa nyumba. That is how we are going to change this Kenya. Hii Kenya si ya the old age. Hii Kenya ni yetu sisi wote. Sisi we are the ones feeling the pain. Kama finances ziko chini, kama chakula pesa ni mingi, kama hakuna kazi. That's the reason why you're supposed to get out and vote. Hiyo si reason ya kusema ati auta vote na wewe ndio wa kwanza kusema vile skari imepanda, vile sijui nini hakuna kazi. Get out and vote. That is the advice I can just give. Hata kama upendi, we toka, go and change the person that now you want.
And let the young ones, the people who are actually coming out, watu wa form 4s wenye wanamaliza saizi,
make sure umechukua ID. Make sure umechukua ID. Get
take
out
your
in
ID,
numbers.
take out your voters card.
Go and
Hapa
vote.
polling stations.
We are changing the world
And
now.
kama unajua you have some elderly person, can we just practice unity like other districts yenye tulikuwa tunaona? Na watu wa MCAs wenye tuko nayo, especially the aspiring people, muache kuwa selfish. We saw other people bringing their pickups, bringing their giving fuel to watu wa boda after washa vote, waende wa pick people from old people from nini. You people, if you don't do that, you have no right baadaye ya complain votes maybe. Like be generous we pia, like use something to get something.
Beba hata huo nyanya,
wabebe,
beba aeke, wakate line, pregnant women.
School bus moja uweke fuel, uambie pick every old person within Nyalenda, pick every old person within Chiga. It's not very difficult, unaona.
You guys should maybe take a segment in the next shoot and even just advise people just how to get an ID.
Yeah.
Simple thing,
Do you know there's a guy juzi tu ako 40 something. Do you know ndiye amepata ID yake, the first ID, si hata ID yake ilipotea. That it means this guy has not been voting for the rest of his life. 40 something.
But how has he been operating even with the M-Pesa surely? Zingine sinaka negligence.
No, M-Pesa unaweza chukua ya sister, kuna ID number ya sister yako ama na bibi yako mwenye ako na ID.
But it's not nini.
Yeah, ati sai ndiye amefurahi ako na ID at 40 something.
Next time we do, you guys at least you do the roles of an MP, MCA.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, I feel like we are coming to the end of this segment. We have not completed, but
the time is up, guys. We've talked so much.
You can do one or two. Since we
light. How is the light?
the lighting.
Sour.
How many are remaining?
Like 3.
Yeah, just
Okay. 4. Okay. Let's pick another one that is heated.
you have 5 minutes to complete this one.
Sour. So, if you, Lencer, had to delete one of these forever, which one would it be? Music, movies, or books?
If I have to delete one of them.
Yes. And if you say mine?
Ati
Music, movies, or books, which one would you delete?
One. Forever. Movies. I'll do with music and books.
I don't know you even. Yeah. I don't know who you are. Because why would you delete movies?
I
So
can
you can
do
imagine
without
that.
movies. I can read books
Give me.
and listen to music. What are you talking about?
I don't know you. Do you value education? What is the highest level of education that you aspire to reach?
Yeah, I value education because I feel like nowadays people have this narrative if hata usome hautapata kazi, hata ufike wapi, eti why are you wasting money kusoma? I feel like it depends where you are, because let's say if you're in a field of kusoma,
Yeah.
you'll need to upgrade for you to reach the higher ranks, right? So you have to go to school. But kama you are in a field of business, that's when you'll say kusoma ijanisaidia. It depends with the field that you are in. Kuna watu wengine they are business minded, but also with business you need books. You need to, your business yako, you need to expand it. So yeah, I believe in education and I would aspire to be a professor. Inshallah.
It's not that I don't believe in education. I don't want to talk. Well, it's not that I don't believe in education. But do you actually feel like it is very necessary? Like, do you feel like 90% of the things in ulisoma shule, you have actually had to use them?
if it's in primary, I would say
wait first. Like between the things that you actually learned in high school, chemistry, biology, physics, the things that you actually learned, and the things that life has taught you since as a kid,
life skill
which
is
one
important.
have you applied more?
Life skills is important, but you also need education to thrive in this modern world. Life skill is so important, but you need education to thrive. There are rooms zenye utaenda utapata watu wamesoma hadi una feel little,
but wamesoma, but is it applicable on our daily
and that's
life?
Why I'm saying there are rooms, not everywhere, but there are rooms.
So
if you want to go to those,
applicable to specific areas of life.
No, it's applicable to every area of life. It depends with what is it that you're doing. Like that's why nowadays kuna hii CBC, so that mtoto the kid the teacher will know skills za mtoto at a tender age bado. So huyu teacher atamadvise huyu ako sawa kwa hii area, wacha aende na hii area. You see, education is important. Vile tu sasa sisi ile time yetu we were just doing ni kusoma tu, but right now you have to kuna special what your special unit. Maybe wherever you're good, you want to be an HR, so you specialize in being an HR and you perfect that HR. You can be a HR in your organization, you can be a HR in your business, you can be a HR in your house. You can use that HR in doing something. It's just important.
That I support. The system of education that we had, 844 system,
that system was not good because we didn't know what we want.
It was ile ya kusindikizana, actually. Ni ile ya kusindikizana. And it used to be so demeaning to an extent that if you are specializing in skills and not specializing in what the books are teaching you, then you would repeat your class and over and over and over.
The issue was they were not teaching children life skills.
They weren't.
But right now, CBC inasaidia.
But that is why millennials to go confused, because I feel like kuna area ya parents wetu walifundishwa, because my mother used to talk to me about like art and craft, like tulikuwa tunashona. Exactly. Then kuna hii bracket yetu, I feel kama ni sisi tu millennials, ni kama sisi tulikuwa
life skill yetu maybe kama uko na talent power ile God amekupea.
We even felt like our talents were worthless at that point. Tunaona ati unataka kuimba, what do you mean unataka kuimba? Unafaa kuwa daktari, uwe lawyer.
Say music ina pay.
Say watoto wanaandika. Let me tell you, we saw the career book for my kids school. Waliandikiwa hapo for choosing the careers. Waliandikiwa lawyer, waliandikiwa like there was a YouTuber imeandika.
Yeah, because it's paying.
It's paying. Actually, some YouTubers are getting paid more than people in the offices. So
yeah.
I feel it's good to be all inclusive. So I feel CBC inasaidia, but the one we had,
I think
zina push the narrative.
The issue a lot of people have is most of us perceive education from the
formal part. Yeah.
If you learn something from YouTube, you are advancing your knowledge.
Yeah. Informal. Yeah.
So because if you cease to learn, then it means you have become obsolete in many areas.
Yeah.
Literally sahi mtu mwenye alikufa the year 2000 akikuja sahi kumwambia tunaweza lipa bills from pale umekaa.
Hata mimi.
Yeah.
Banks busy hata zina form nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
So life skills are important. It's important to learn, but it's very important to be like a learner.
Unafukwe tu na life skill.
Yeah, don't stop learning. Don't stop having an inquisitive mind.
When you
learn. Like for a kid, it's very important. It's very easy akiweka mkono kwa moto aone it's hot na asifanye tena than for you to tell them that's too hot, leave it. Yeah, that's why siku hizi naona even parents are trying to pretend that they're being shocked by cables, anaeka anajifanya then mtoto asiende tena because kwa tu mtoto don't right. The CBC system is actually something that is good.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
It felt like it was exhausting to the parents when it started, but
and also our parents used to force us to do certain courses. Unaona sasa the millennials ulikuwa unaforsiwa fanya hii ndio utapata kazi.
Ulikuwa
unachaguliwa.
Yeah.
After that una realize mwenye alikuwa anafaa kupatie kazi hata maybe hayuko ama vitu tu zilichange akupatie kazi. So you have to
hiyo pia ana kazi.
Ama hiyo time yenye by the time yeye pia amefukuzwa kazi yako tuka wewe. So unashangaa umefanya courses zingine you don't even if you're going to get a job. So unakuwa so the choices of the courses that also the parents walikuwa wanatuforce tuchukue pia ndio ilikuwa inafanya we don't value education.
So let's make CBC count. Like, be very,
Yeah.
very attentive to your kids and what they're thriving in with the help of the teachers, so that you are able to nurture them in that path. Ndio feel like there's nothing as bad as being paid for a job that you do not feel satisfied in. Like, you are going to a job, to an office, you're spending 8 hours daily, and you do not feel like you are developing either mentally, you don't feel like you're developing physically, you don't feel like you're developing even vastly in your knowledge is being developed in any way. At least ikwe kitu ina improve in a place of work.
Yeah.
Have you ever dealt with a jealous ex or partner? Is jealousy a sign of love, insecurity, or both? Mpenzi mtazamaji.
Yeah, I've dated someone jealous, someone that didn't want you to grow.
Jealous of growth.
Growth, yeah. Jealous of growth, jealous of good things happening to you. I don't know if they had insecurities. They thought probably they didn't want you to be better than them, for you to be beneath them. So yeah,
most men to you nowadays.
I don't know if it's most men, ama it's just the wrong men, I don't know, but yeah, if you are
Do you think like jealousy shows love, or it's just insecurity? Do you think if someone is jealous about you meeting other people, do you think it signifies that they love you, or it's just them as... How do you call
I feel like it's insecurity. They are just projecting insecurity. They know probably you have power. Okay, they have known you. They have learned who you are. They already know the power that you have because you've shown them. But now they are afraid when you realize you have that power, then you're gonna sprout more than they think, and they have insecurity. So they're trying to project the insecurity by being jealous. Or they'd say, usifanye hivyo, mbona unafanya hivyo? Si ukue mpole kwanza. But you know, the moment unakuwa mpole, your time, maybe that is the time that is your time. That is your time of shining. After that time, it's like there's always the season yenye unafaa usprout. Hiyo season ikipita, unaweza ka decades hiyo season haitairudi. Because there was that season. You see,
there's a season for everything.
Yeah, there's always seasons for everything. So when you have a partner that is jealous of growth, then huo partner atakufanya for you to even
they will diminish your life,
they will diminish
kabisa.
And for you to even come to that season, God will show you mercy. Again,
the last
it's gonna
one,
take time.
we're on the last one. So
The last one.
Yeah, so we had mentioned it, by the way, when we were talking about growth. Like, you should be in a relationship where you are growing together. Ukiona kama ni wewe peke yako una grow, ama only one partner is growing, then something has to be questioned. Even if one partner is growing, they should be in a position yenye they push you towards something better for you.
Like I say, two is better than one. So imagine if one person is growing, you're helping them to grow, and then you become mmegrow nyinyi wote wawili.
Yeah, it's good for the both of you.
Amazing.
And especially that's why tuko na wanawake wenye wanasema at least tufanye kazi, even if you're not using your money for the house. At least there's some sort of power that comes with just you having something that you have earned by yourself. Unaona, it's good kukuwa na pesa yenye bwana amekupea, but it feels better if you have at least some money that you have earned by yourself. You will spend it without guilt. But the other way, I'll spend my man's money without guilt. Okay, what's the best relationship advice you've ever received, and what's the worst? Who are you laughing? Woman.
Who gave me the best?
Anyone. In general. I know you are guilty because you don't want to. What's the worst and what's the best relationship?
The best relationship advice that I ever had came from God.
Hey, you were sitting down in a room with God at what time?
And God said,
yes,
my daughter, you need to pack up and leave before you die. That's what God said. And then I got shocked. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Why? Leave.
I would just like to say that we do not offer alcohol in this podcast.
And I left. I packed and I left. Yes. And the worst advice was, The Satan
What
advised
did the Satan
me.
say? Why are you sitting down with both of them?
Imagine, I was in a room with both of them. The Satan said, no, don't give up.
Stay, my
Just
daughter.
stay. You know you can do better. You know what you can do? You can go to church
And pray.
and they're
for
going
them.
to give you the Holy Spirit and you start talking in tongues and then you start driving away those evil spirits in your house. That was the advice of the devil
How
at
do you
that
know?
time.
How are you able to say this one is from God?
How was I able to distinguish between God and the devil? Is because when God speaks, it's so calm. It's so peaceful. It's so amazing. It's beautiful. But when the devil speaks, you have anxiety. You question yourself. You have to ask your friend, nifanye ama nisifanye?
Are you talking about the same God that spoke until there was thunder, until there was light, there was fire? I think that one.
Now God talks until there's thunder and light when you are not listening. Ataleta hizo frogs, ataleta thunder, ataleta light,
When has
ataleta
God ever
rivers
spoken calmly? Let me ask you, when has God ever spoken calmly?
in your dreams.
Yes. The God in my dream was screaming with tears.
Because you are not, you are stubborn. Because you are stubborn. Unaona Mungu anakujanga na rage na nini kama uko stubborn. Yes, sasa ataleta kila kitu.
But remember God talking to Moses?
Yeah.
It was fire. Moses was literally a stammerer.
And how did God talk to Solomon? How did God talk to Solomon?
I don't remember. How?
Alimuita polepole. Alimuita polepole hadi Solomon anaamka anaenda kuconfirm ni babake anamuita kumbe ni Mungu. Babake anamwambia aje.
Okay, our God can speak with chaos sometimes.
Our God speaks calmly, by the way. Kwanza sauti yake ni ya ndani. Inataka when you are also calm. And you are not stressed.
Maybe when you're calm, he speaks with you.
And the only time that you are calm is when you're sleeping in your dreams. That's when God speaks. More so in this crazy world, God speaks in your dreams more. Ama akiona usikia atakutumia.
Which is so difficult for us because our world is very chaotic and we rarely have time for even ourselves. Unaona? So it's so difficult. But anyway, let's try to listen to God.
Yeah, listen to God more and pray. And by the way, just talk in tongues. It's good.
Talking in tongues, I feel like it's a bit overrated. Because, to be honest, as a Christian, as someone who's a Christian, I feel like
well, but then Christians wanadhaningeti ukiongea in tongues sasa ndio sasa umefika heaven. Like they think talking in tongues ndio sasa unajua Mungu kushinda mtu mwingine. No, me I don't think.
Me I feel like if you are in a position to speak in tongues, God will definitely give you someone who is going to translate. So I believe that if you are speaking in tongues next to me and God has not given anyone next to you the power to translate whatever you are speaking, then unajua vitu naongea. I'm sorry.
Tongues of
She's going to speak in tongues, and since we both God's people, I'm going to translate. Since she can speak and we are connected.
No, I don't know how to speak in tongues.
You don't believe in yourself. You know, when you say you can't, you can't.
I cannot speak in tongues because
why don't you give it?
I don't have the spirit now to speak in tongues.
Call the spirit.
No, I'm not in a position to. I cannot speak in tongues right now.
What can you
speak in?
What
na fake. That no, I'll
She's
be
saying
faking.
you should subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Hey,
she's saying go to the TikTok Lisa Leslie. You see, God is here. Continue.
She's
saying send money to my M-Pesa and do it faster.
Yo, you know me. Okay, what I believe in speaking in tongues, it's spiritual.
It is.
You have to be touched by the Holy Ghost.
And you know, speaking in tongues is generally for God to
and
understand.
And funny enough, it's for God to understand us. When you're praying and usha feel kama devo ako hapo.
You're speaking in the language of the God.
You just speak in the language. Do you know Muslim, they don't believe in speaking in tongues?
Me, I rarely believe in speaking in tongues nowadays because of the way people are.
They don't believe in that. Wanasema hakuna kitu kama hiyo.
Me, I feel like iko, but to some extent I feel like I've never experienced the real one.
But hawezi jua ni gani ni ukweli.
Exactly.
Gani ni ukweli.
I feel like I've never experienced someone really speaking in tongues. Anyway, in our next segment, we are going to call upon the Holy Spirit to help us speak in tongues.
Amen.
So
Amen.
thank you for spending your time with us. We hope to meet again sooner than later.
Subscribe. Please subscribe. Call your neighbors. We will try and be consistent.
Yes, and if you have any topic that you'd like us to discuss that you feel like we've not discussed or you want us to discuss again, kindly comment down there. Thank you.
Actually, you can also tell us the topics that you want us to discuss. Maybe via your comments, you can say,
Na kwani nimesema nini?
can you talk about whatever it is?
Nimesema ulikuwa wapi?
I don't know where I was, but I'm just trying to add.
You are hungry. Let's go and buy for you bajia.
Or cut.
Thank you.